Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Isha Bihari. I'm faculty at National Law University, Meghalaya. It's situated in a beautiful city called Shillong, which is often referred to as the Scotland of the East, with its lush green hills, cascading waterfalls, serene lake. Shillong offers an endless array of recreational opportunities. It has cherry blossom festivals and its 7 weekenders and rock concerts, making it a perfect hub for education and entertainment. We provide dual degree programs in our undergraduate courses across Bachelor of Arts, Policy Science, and Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Laws. We offer specializations in our master program across corporate law, criminal law, and we are soon introducing public policy analytics in data science. Our admissions season is going to begin soon. We'll have our admissions notification come out in March 1st, 2024, and the exams will be held sometimes around in April 13, 2024. So stay tuned with this page to keep up with the updates. Now, without further ado, I would now like to invite one of our students in this live to share her experiences. In the meantime, I would like to share that I'm from Odisha, and one of my core life values is being authentic. And yeah, so Jyoti Shikha has joined. Hello, Jyoti. Would you like to introduce
Hello,
yourself?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So, greetings to this wonderful bunch of audience. I am Jyoti Shikha Raj Kashyap, and I'm currently pursuing my BA LLB with a specialization in policy science from National Law University, Meghalaya. Speaking of one of the core values of my life, it would be, it revolves around a commitment to constant change because, I believe this unwavering openness to new experiences and a commitment to adaptability is very important in the realm of law.
So Jyoti Shikha is right now in our library, and on that note, like, what's your favorite spot on campus and why?
Well, as you mentioned, I'm in the library itself, and this is one of the favorite spots of mine in the campus. And in addition to that, because our campus has a very scenic beauty, there are various spots you can go around and sit in those benches with your friends during breaks. So yeah, library and in and around the campus.
So, Jyoti, I would like you to share your favorite campus memory so far.
A quite recent one, I would say, the Diwali celebration that we had in the campus itself. This Diwali, we most of us were here in the campus itself. We couldn't go home, and most of us were quite distant from our families for the very first time. We came out soon after our boards, in a different state. And we were missing home, to be honest, but our hostel was lit up with beautiful lights and the campus as well. So we dressed up in traditionals. And on top of that, the special menu that was provided in the mess. So it's one of the best memories for me so far.
That's really sweet of you. So, if you could describe our university in 3 words, what would they be?
First would be knowledgeable because, the exposure that I have received coming to NLU Meg is quite commendable. The opportunities that has been provided to us, and considering that we are the very first batch of this college, we have all of us, each of the students have got equal attention and support from the faculties. The faculties are very, friendly and easy to approach. So that has been very helpful for us. the exposure that has been provided with ample amount of opportunities. You get to participate in debate competitions. Even like tomorrow, me and my fellow batchmate, we are leaving for Delhi to take part in one of the debate competitions. So that way, it's very knowledgeable, resourceful in the sense that there is a good library in the college itself, and the college also organizes various weekend chats, or guest lecturers are invited. So that way, you get to interact with people who may not be directly related to the field of law, but you get to meet journalists, you get to meet popular personalities. So that way, good exposure has been provided, and the faculties, the professors really help you out. So that way, you get to, improve your learning abilities. And third, I would say scenic, because of obviously because it's in Meghalaya and the natural beauty is just amazing.
Yes, so I would, you're telling that now you're going for a debate competition which is
Yes,
out of
ma'am.
state in Delhi.
Yes,
Could you
ma'am.
shine some torch on it? What is it about? Where are you going? And
Yeah, so we had this audition at the university level, in a university itself, wherein two students had to be selected. And the ones who got selected, me and my friend Utkarsh, both of us got selected. So we are going to Delhi. The second round will be held at Indian Law Institute, Delhi, on 25th, and 26th is the final round. If you like qualify in the second round, then you make it to the finals, which will be held in Vigyan Bhavan, Delhi.
Vigyan Bhavan, that's a really nice opportunity, and I wish you
Yeah,
all the best for your incoming
thank you
journey.
so much.
And I can see that the faculty who's taking you to Delhi has joined our live.
Yes,
So,
sir. Yeah,
uh,
Yogesh, sir.
Yogesh sir, would you like to wave to the audience? Also, on that note, like while you're describing the uh, you described our university beautifully. I would like to add that our university believes in personalized learning, that the students should study what they want in a technology driven, innovative ecosystem. We also believe in community engagement. And our focus is on research orientation, especially we are focused on Northeast, like which has been an unexplored territory so far, and we are committed to preparing our students to be the leaders of future workforce. So now I'd like to go back to you. So what advice would you give to the incoming freshmen?
So firstly, to begin with, you will get ample amount of opportunities here. Just like I mentioned, the exposure that is provided to you is really great. You get to participate in various competitions. You get to do what you want to do. You are not like pressurized into a subject that you have to study this or that. In your very first semester, you will get to study, subjects from diverse fields. No matter you come from humanities, you come from science, you come from commerce, you get to study various subjects. And with that, you, by the second semester, when you have to pick up your like BA, BBA, or BSc degree, you get to make informed decisions, because in the very first semester, you get to know in which subject your interest lies. So that way, uh, the university is quite flexible. There are advisory courses available for you. So, you can also take up journalism if you're interested, just like some of my friends have did. You can go for community leadership and various other courses that is being provided by the university. And one thing that I would like to mention through my personal experience is, when you come here initially, because from school to college, it's like a phase of transition. So you will be away from your home, and things will seem like, it's very hectic or very busy. But initially, I felt the same way for like the first or so, for a couple of weeks at least, I felt that way. But what I have got to know now is that, that is being done so that, 5 years later, when you step into your professional career, you you do not find it difficult at that time, because you are trained in a way that you can adapt to changes. So me being someone who found it very difficult initially, now I'm open to changes. It's completely fine by me. So yeah.
So, moving on, how would you say that this university has helped shape your personal and academic growth?
Uh, Personal growth, because again, about the opportunities that I spoke of, when I came here, back in school, I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't very active in debates or, uh, MUNs and all of that. But when I came here, because, one thing is that the professors motivate you, they encourage you to participate more, so that way, because of the encouragement that I have received, I believed in myself and I started, giving auditions for various posts and all of that. I applied for various posts when it comes to elections and all of that. And you get to learn a lot through elections. You get to learn, that way your leadership qualities improve. You know how to address a bunch of people, your, speaking skills and, personality, overall personality really develops. So that way, I think that has had a significant impact in my, personality. Debates, they really help you. And the most important thing is that moot courts are part of our regular curriculum in NLU Meg. So I think being able to indulge in moot courts from the first year itself helps will significantly help us to be experts in this very field by third year. And when you step out of law school and you opt for litigation, it will impact your career significantly.
You rightly pointed out a thing that you guys have been introduced to practicing moot courts from the first year itself, which is one of our USPs that doesn't often happen in other
Right.
law schools this early in a student's career. So, you also mentioned that you've had your professors being very encouraging and supportive in everything. So, on that note, like, is there a story of a professor or a staff member who made a positive impact on your academic journey so far?
Well, honestly, all of the professors equally support us. So, but if I have to speak of one, then I would really say Basil sir. He has had a significant impact in my academics because, well, because I stated right, law school can be very hectic, and it seems hectic at certain points. Even like it's okay, like you make it, and you will have certain points when you might get like frustrated. So, but when you come and sit in his class, Basil sir's class, he has that positivity within himself that he will he will keep on teaching you, but at the same time motivate you. So he knows to address us in the way which like he can transfer that positivity. So uh, I remember once I was really feeling low in college, and then I think I attended his class, and after that, he said something that had a positive impact. So yeah, basis are that way.
Do you remember what he said?
Yeah, I mean, he was teaching us about empathy in one of our art of communications classes. So that way, know, that was like very, real life scenario based, and yeah, I
Shout
kind
out
of like
to
that.
Basil sir.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all love you. So, like now we're talking about studies and study wise, which is your go-to spot for studying or finding inspiration on campus? As you said, like in law school can be quite daunting, and
Mhm.
it's easy to get a stray in that field, but then is there some place that really resonates with you and then you feel like uplifted in this place?
Well, when it comes to studying, and library is one place, but if I have to speak of another place, then it would be my own hostel room. And I must tell you, for anyone who might be interested to come to NLU Meg, the hostels are really good, very good facilities provided. So that way, I love my hostel room. It's like a home to me now.
Very, very nice to hear. Also, apart from studies, like what extracurricular activity or club has had the biggest impact on your university experience?
think DepSoc has had a significant impact in my, you know, personality so far. Because we have people coming up. We had Saloni ma'am, we had Anirban sir, and currently Rama sir is training us for debates. So that way, see, debating up to the school level was not that, you know, what to say, like detailed, or, you don't get training for that. You just do what you know on your own. But coming here, you get properly trained, and that way you know how to research, how to frame your speeches, how there should be a flow of arguments. So you are trained properly for that. So DepSoc, yeah, DepSoc has had a significant impact. And also, since I'm part of the outreach and external relationships cell, therein, you invite guests for weekend chats and all of that. So that way, working with Arunoday sir, I have, gained experience on how to interact with people, and, how, interacting with them can help you learn new things. So yeah, both these
So
clubs have
DebSoc
had a
is
significant
the
impact.
debate society, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I I suppose we do have Pragya Pasricha, who is steering our DepSoc society. To
Yes, ma'am.
shout out to Pragya ma'am. Would you like to join this live and throw some shine or torch on how you're training students? Like, I've heard you've invited people all the way from London to train kids. I guess Pragya is being a bit shy right now. So we'll continue with our live. Mm, what made, like, Jyoti, what made you choose our university over others? It's like new, you are the first batch of students. It's just been like a couple of months since we've started the university. So what would you say on that?
Firstly, it's about the courses because it was quite unique and that fascinated me. And when I spoke of this university with my parents, my father, he said, since you would be the first batch there, so you will be properly taken care of, which is very rightly said, that, the professors will, interact with you more, and you will get more opportunities that way. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, and also because it's in Meghalaya, because I always had this dream of, studying in a hill station. So Shillong is a wonderful place to be in. So that's why I came here. I chose NLU Meg.
You wanted to study in the mountains. So, people, if you want to study in the mountains, Shillong is the place for you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, is there a unique experience or opportunity you've had at our university so far?
Unique opportunity to speak of. See, I'm really excited about going to Delhi tomorrow, so I'll stick to that. That's something like that excites me. Even like my fellow friend, Utkar, she's also equally excited. So yeah, I would say that's one of the most unique opportunities that has been provided to us so far.
Oh, so we have one of our audience. They have commented, asked a question. So, Boyd GF, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's difficult. No, you're not interrupting us. This live is for you. Um, they're asking, how difficult is it to be a law student? Also, Jyoti has been an inspiration always for me. So, Jyoti, is that your friend?
Yes, ma'am. We used to be in tuitions together for science and math in class 9 and 10. His name is Sam.
So, I would like you to address this question. How difficult is it to be a law student, Jyoti?
Just like I said, it can be overwhelming in the initial stage, but then if you truly find it interesting, if like it it's a subject that interests you, that fascinates you, then I don't think it counts under hard work. There's a passion that drives you to keep on studying and take up these responsibilities and all of that. So initial stages, yes, it's quite difficult, but then eventually you get used to it. And it's been only 4 months for me, and now I'm quite used to it, to be honest. So yeah,
Does it feel home to you now?
yeah, it does.
Okay, so let's go to the fun part of it. Like, I want you to share a fun fact about the campus or the local area that not many people know.
Fun fact would be the people here because, see, because we have students coming from like various parts of the country. So when it comes to Northeast, most people are not aware of the surroundings and all of that. So I would really say that the people in and around the campus are really friendly. Uh, Even when it comes to our own campus, the staff here, the workers, the security guards and everyone, they're really helpful and friendly. Even locals here are quite friendly that way. So it's a good place for students to be here. You can come here. It's a very safe environment. You can be here and you can go around, explore this, beautiful city. So,
You pointed out about the campus. I would like to add that ours is a historic building. It's a
mhm.
Mayurbhanj Palace. It belonged to one of the kings from my home state,
Yeah.
Odisha. I mean, Mayurbhanj is a district in Odisha, and it's a beautiful, I would say, palace, bungalow. Like, it's always is a charm to be working in a place that doesn't feel like a traditional, like, building which is like bereft of any kind of like sentiments or feelings. That place evokes a really positive feelings in one, and it's always in a fun, like it's always an addition when you're working in a place like that feels more like home. So on that note, like what's the most surprising thing you learned about our university after joining?
Most surprising. Well, surprising as such would be, I was quite surprised with the faculties we had because
Oh,
most of them, like most of them are like quite young. But I would say, that's uh, an advantage for us because, that is one of the reasons that the professors understand us. If today's students go up to anyone stating that, sir, we need an extension for this particular assignment, then that particular professor can also resonate with them because they are like, we do not have the generation gap, right? So because of that, it's easy to communicate with them and they understand us much better. So yeah, that
that's
way.
reassuring to hear that there's no generation gap, even though
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm in my 30s, early 30s to point out, but that's really good to hear. Um, okay, jokes aside, has there ever been like a challenging moment that you faced and how the university community supported you?
Challenging moment, yeah, in the like initial months, when we had to study various subjects in our first trimester, because I was studying many subjects for the first time when it came to computational thinking or accountancy or business data management and subjects like that. Initially it was quite challenging for me because I was finding it difficult to cope up with the subjects, but then again, our professors were, had this open door policy wherein you can go and meet them after classes, like in the second half, and they can clear your doubts. So that way, although it was difficult for not only me, for many of us, but then that open door policy really helped us, and all of us made it through the first trimester, and we are in the second trimester, and we'll be having our exams soon. So yeah.
So one of our audience हिंदी में बोलिए, अंग्रेजी थोड़ा तंग है हमारा जी, हम हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हैं. Ours is an inclusive, diverse campus. We have students from all over the country, and in this upcoming admission session हम बाहर के देशों के बच्चों के लिए भी फोकस कर रहे हैं कि वो भी यहाँ पे आ पाएं. एंड हम यहाँ पे डुअल डिग्री प्रोग्राम ऑफर करते हैं, बैचलर ऑफ आर्ट्स पब्लिक पॉलिसी integrated with Bachelor of Laws, and we have Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Science with a focus on data science. आजकल के ज़माने में data science में पढ़ाई करना, उसमें काफ़ी career opportunities हैं. एंड मास्टर्स के लेवल में हम ऑफर करते हैं कॉर्पोरेट लॉ स्पेशलाइजेशन एंड क्रिमिनल लॉ, एंड हम कुछ ही महीनों में इंट्रोड्यूस करने वाले हैं पब्लिक पॉलिसी एनालिटिक्स. एंड एडमिशन प्रोसेस अगले साल मार्च के महीने में 1 तारीख को आने वाला है उसका एडवर्टिजमेंट. अप्रैल 13 को हम एग्जाम्स कंडक्ट करेंगे एंड आई थिंक हमारा सेशन जून जुलाई से शुरू हो जाएगा. सो मेरी आप सभी से विनती है कि आप लोग इस पेज को फॉलो करते रहिए, आप अपडेट्स देखिए एंड हमें बहुत खुशी होगी अगर आप यहाँ पे आके पढ़ें, बिकॉज फैकल्टी हमेशा यही चाहेगी कि एक एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन में इंक्लूसिविटी रहे, डाइवर्सिटी रहे, हर स्टेट से किसी भी लैंग्वेज बोलने वाले, हिंदी, इंग्लिश, मराठी, गुजराती, आप यहाँ आइए. एंड ये बहुत ही सुंदर जगह है शिलोंग, स्कॉटलैंड ऑफ द ईस्ट इसे कहा जाता है.
No,
हेलो मैम, हाउ इज द
we have a
पीएचडी प्रोग्राम इन
question.
आईआईटी भुवनेश्वर? सॉरी, ये एनएलयू मेघालय नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी मेघालय का इंस्टाग्राम लाइव चल रहा है. सो यहाँ पे पीएचडी प्रोग्राम, यस, सिंस our USPs on personalized learning, research orientation. Soon, in the upcoming session, we'll be introducing PhD programs across a range of subjects. This ours is an interdisciplinary program. Though we are a law institute, our focus is not just on law. We are it's cutting edge. We focus on a diverse array of subjects altogether. I feel free to check out our website and our Facebook pages, Twitter pages. We have frequent updates on there about the courses we are introducing, about the guest lectures we are organizing. We have advisory courses which are non-taught in nature, so we focus on non-linear, sort of like non-conformist path. You can pick and choose the courses you want. Basically, we would want that you make a successful career when you finish the program, and like in tune with what the industry needs, and also to serve the nation. You could be a bureaucrat, or you could be a lawyer, a judge. Like, the sky's the limit. There is no limitations, or we haven't we just not uh, focused on one particular area. It's a broad array of subjects that we are focused in. So some
We have another
alpha.
question, ma'am.
Yeah, there's a question. Hostel facilities in NLU Meg. So, Jyotishika, please tell Alpha Yuchiha about the hostel facilities in NLU Meghalaya.
Yeah. Hostels, see, just I think I mentioned already in my life that, the hostel is like a home to us now. So the rooms are really good. You get, good furniture, good facilities all over. So yeah, it's very comfortable. And, we have our wardens keeping a regular check if everything is all right. We have the members of the student council who regularly address your concerns. So everything is taken care of, and overall the facilities are really good.
Okay, so we are nearing to the end of this React NLU Mag, the first Insta live session, and we'll have another session next week with a different student. Finally, I would like a fun question for you, Jyotishika. If our
Okay.
university had a mascot, what do you think it should be and why?
Well, when it comes to mascot, because it's located in the hill stations, and we are a law institute, then I would really say that it should be mountain guardian, as in, a mountain resonates with the nature, and guardian because we are a law institute here.
A mountain guardian, a beautiful
Yeah.
way to end this live. But I haven't forgotten one of the first questions that we had from Dr. Elika. She's a faculty. The whole idea was hers, and we are glad for this opportunity that we got to address our NLU Meg family and audience. So Dr. Elika had asked, what's our biggest fear? So my biggest fear was this Instagram live. I did not know how it would go, but this has been one of the most fun activities I've had done, like, so far, like, as a faculty. you don't often get such opportunity to interact on like
Yeah.
one-on-one note with the students on a live social media platform. So yeah, that was for me, but it was fun so far. Like it was really nice. So Jyoti, like what has been your biggest fear so far?
Well, before I answer to that question, then I would like to add to your answer that it's very rightly you pointed out. Even this is one of my first Insta lives, but I think it went really well. When it comes to biggest fears, not fear actually, one of the insecurities that I initially had, which I still have to some extent, is about uncertainty in the career path, because just like I mentioned, I'm open to changes and new options. So since I'm in my first year still, so I'm open to new opportunities, or diverse possibilities. Even I remember last class in your economics lecture, you mentioned about civil services and all of that. So I'm quite open to these career paths right now, but I hope that I can make an informed decision by the time I'm in second year. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
one of our master student, Tactical Grandpa. That's a fun Insta name. Ronak's biggest fear is India playing in ICC tournaments. I think even though we didn't win, we are very proud of our Indian team. They fared really well, and I'm like really excited to see them in the upcoming tournaments. So on that note, I think both of us would really like to thank Dr. Elika,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it's been a fun Insta live. I hope we can get her to join it. Would Dr. Elika like to say goodbye on this live? Uh, okay, maybe next time. But yeah, good night, guys. I hope to see you in our next Insta live session of NLU Meg Official, React at NLU Meg. So that's about it from my end. Jyoti, would you like to say something?
Yeah, thanks to everyone who took out their time and joined this first Instagram live of NLU Meg. And yeah, that's it. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night, guys. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.